At 25, I suffered my first panic attack. Hungover at a concert, the now all too familiar sensations of dread, sweats, cotton dry mouth and a racing heart enveloped me. Unsure what was happening, I felt fear and an overwhelming need to escape the auditorium, but situated in a long row of people and within a silent audience, I felt trapped. The thought of making a spectacle of myself by leaving mid-performance unsettled me as much as the anxiety attack, so I did nothing. The concert finally ended and I escaped into the blessedly cool air, upset, exhausted but elated to be out of there. This marked the start of a cycle of anxiety, depression and OCD, which has never fully gone away. For a long time, the specter of further panic attacks meant avoiding enclosed spaces as fear held me in its iron grip. I desperately wanted to wrestle back control of my anxiety. What began as a way of avoiding panic attacks has become my primary form of transport and my daily dose of therapy. Afterwards, if I felt anxious traveling by tube, I got off and walked, because fresh air filling my lungs and hitting my face invigorated me and lent perspective. I began to understand the power of exercise in my fight back against anxiety. First I took up running, which helped hugely. From 1 run a week to 3 or 4, I got fitter, becoming more focused as each run cleared my mind of worries and doubts. The post-run high when anything felt possible became addictive. At this time, I also bought my first bike as an adult, a truly rapid specialized Langster I had found second-hand. I could not have known 8 years later that cycling would be such a major part of my life. I am now what might be called a serious cyclist, high-end road bike, expensive liquor kit and training to race. I spend on average 8 hours each week on my bike, longer when I commute. What began as a way of avoiding the tube and panic attacks has become my primary form of transport, a means to compete and my daily dose of therapy. Counseling and medication have helped but not come close to what cycling offers me. I still have episodes of anxiety/OCD, and worry sometimes takes control, snowballing small doubts and concerns into all-consuming neuroses. Whenever this happens, I go cycling. Whether a short 1-hour ride or a 4-hour endurance session, cycling declutters my mind and makes everything more simple and manageable. Key to the therapeutic qualities of cycling is its inherent mindfulness. Focusing on the physical and engaging mind and body purely on riding takes us away from negative, swirling thoughts, which take on such greater and troubling significance when we obsess over them. This unhealthy rumination makes life unnecessarily convoluted, while cycling, at its heart, is a simple activity. Once into my rhythm on the road, my only thoughts are each pedal stroke, how hard I can push myself and my speed as I cut through the air. On my bike I feel at home, in sync with my mind and body.